Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm bringing you a naked chainsaw TDM Kem Strike, and by naked chainsaw I mean I'm not using any attachments on it because I was doing a no attachment challenge, and my final kill is super awesome. It's a slow-mo knife kill as a Kem Strike hit, so yeah, I get excited for that. So I feel like I haven't done a commentary in forever, so I thought I'd just tell you guys a little bit about my day. First of all, I went to court today, and I didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was, but it sucked, okay? And I'm a bad kid. I've been to court lots and lots of times ever since I started driving, and I've always been extremely anxious because I know something bad's gonna happen, or I'm gonna end up paying fines or losing or whatever. It just sucks. Anyways, a while ago I got the most bullshit ticket. Like, you guys have no idea. I literally switched lanes and got a ticket for, here, get ready for it, unsafe lane changing. Did you know that was something you get cited for? Well, I didn't, and everyone switches lanes when they drive, and most of them are considered unsafe. So, the cop who pulled me over was such an asshole, by the way. He literally just pulled someone over before me, and I saw him pull him over and then take him to the side, but I guess he just gave him a warning or something because he came after me right after. And because he's got to give out a ticket. You know, they have a quota they have to reach. Even if the person didn't do anything, they're just going to be like, oh, I'm going to give you a ticket anyway, just because I have to give people tickets to keep my job. So he pulls me over and says it was an unsafe lane change because the car behind me pressed their brakes when I went in front of them. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. The whole time he was asking me about my car and like, hey, this is a nice car. What do you do for a living? How do you afford this car? I don't want to see you get into an accident and stuff. This is a really nice car and blah, blah, blah. And he just kept asking me a lot of dumb, unnecessary personal questions. And he even asked my passenger for their ID. Are you kidding me? What is this? He's trying to milk us for everything he can, trying to find an excuse to give us a ticket. So I was just like, fuck you, I'm not paying this, and I did absolutely nothing wrong. I'm just gonna take you to court. And I was actually excited because I heard most cops don't show up, and I really didn't think mine would because it's been 2 months since he pulled me over. And we watched a thing before the judge came in and pretty much explained that me and the cop were gonna go like 1v1 each other and explain our stories. And it was really exciting because I knew I was gonna beat him. And it was like a challenge for me, and I'm very competitive, you guys know that. And this guy who probably didn't even remember what happened, how is he gonna win against me? So they called me up first, and the cop says his story and throws in some bullshit. Like I was chasing another car when I was just trying to get home because my nose was really stuffy and I was really sick. And I said my story after, and the cop even agreed that I signaled before changing lanes and I was going to speed limit. So in my mind, that constitutes proper precautions before changing lanes. So let me tell you about this judge. He was the biggest piece of shit I have ever met in my life. And he didn't even listen to my story. And every time I tried to add details to it, he was just like, oh, that's irrelevant. Oh, you already made that clear. So how am I supposed to tell my story? Like, every little detail is irrelevant. I don't understand. So he came to the conclusion that I was guilty of unsafe lane change because apparently the law is, and listen to this load of shit, if you change lanes in front of a car and the car has to alter its speed to accommodate you, you are guilty of unsafe lane change. What? That only happens a million times a day by everyone who has ever changed lanes according to the law. So it sucked. And what's even worse is that when I was waiting in the lobby because I had to wait to pay my ticket, yeah, I had to wait like half an hour to pay my fine. And while I was waiting there, this guy like asked me if I wanted to like be a wrestler in a casino or something. I don't even know what that was. But after I was sitting there, this guy came out and he was in the courtroom with me. And he was just like, that's bullshit. And I asked him what happened, and he's like, the judge is a piece of shit. And the guy said the cop said he ran a red light and that he heard his engine rev. And he has a Tesla, by the way. He has an electric car with no engine that is completely quiet. And the judge agreed when the idiot cop said that he heard the engine rev and that he ran the red light. And did I mention this guy was a nurse or surgeon? I assume he's a surgeon because he has a Tesla. But he was working at a hospital, and the old man judge was going to say he's guilty. And that's really messed up, even more than my case. And if that was me, I would have went apeshit and killed everybody. But I ended up just letting it go, paid the fine. There was some things you could fill out, like a survey thing. How was your experience? I just wrote, this judge is a piece of shit. He is extremely racist and unfair and sexist, and you should fire him, and all this other stuff. And I really did not enjoy my experience, and it was not finished in a timely manner. I don't even know. I was very discontented. But anyways, that's all for today. Comment below if you've gotten any trouble for any dumb reasons. And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.